Hello, traders. I wanted to visit with you about today's reversal patterns. We had a little bit. We had no news at 9 today, so that put, for me, it put the 8:30 to 9 time frame, which is the opening range I have marked out here, off limits. I didn't want to do anything during that time. And then we finally got the news. This is the candle after the news, and we started trading up, and we went back to settlement. Did not take these two highs. That was an indication of possibly more short, more downside. So I marked out this breaker here, and we did not get a fair value gap after this breaker until right here. But that breaker ended up being a good one. You wouldn't know it at the time, but we didn't get that, and we kind of violated it there. It was a little ambiguous. I was of the mind that we were going to go back to settlement at some point during the day, but we never made it. But that's the first breaker after this. I mean, that's the first fair value gap after the breaker. We had a lot of chop, and I think there's maybe a tiny one right here. Yeah, there is. So let me move it up to that one, because these candle bodies respected this one. Yeah, it wicked into that little bitty one right there. So that's the first fair value gap after we got underneath the breaker. Okay, and so these wicked into it. If you were short-minded, that would be a great place to go short. If you had your order entry a tick above that candle, a tick below that candle's high. But it's kind of hard. Entering here would have been more likely, but you would have taken some heat if you entered there. Let's see how many points that is. That's only 13. So you would have been covered. You'd have been fine if you entered here. And of course, then we started trading down, and eventually we made it down to this fair value gap bottom, the 4-hour regular trading hour fair value gap bottom. If you're watching the live stream, you would know that I called that move down to the tick. And once we got there, I was thinking long. I was thinking we're going to take this out and go back to settlement. So I kind of ignored all these signals in that move. I'm not sure why I marked that one. Yeah, I'm not sure why I have that one marked out, because this is the this is the highest high, and this would be the breaker there. But you can see, for some reason, price did respect that. But I don't know why I marked it. It may have been different on the other time. No, I don't know why I marked that. Oh, I think I used this line to mark out these two highs. That's what it was. It wasn't a breaker. It should have been a blue line. I was just marking out these two highs right here as my target for down here. So that was my initial target. I got long down here. Once we got above this breaker, my target was right here. And this one actually did not. I tried to get long and I couldn't. And it didn't take that high. So I was thinking, well, we're going to come back down here to the breaker, and then we're going to go take those highs. And I got in long here, and it almost got there, and then ripped all the way back down. This is the first fair value gap after this breaker was validated. This is the first fair value gap. And we came almost to it, respected the one above it, and then went almost all the way back up, all the way back down, respected this fair value gap. And I went ahead and marked out another breaker here above, even though these are equal. That one would be fine too. But you can see it was respected. So I went ahead and took one more long, aiming for these highs, and I got it. I was expecting us to go to settlement, but we never did. We only went back to the original breaker of the day and then bounced between those two breakers for the remainder of the day. So this was really choppy, really difficult trading. This to me was the trade of the day right here, when we came off of here and we went all the way down here to this guy. That was a nice 80-point move. If you didn't get in here, getting in right here would have been excellent. And then we went all the way down. And I should not be thinking, oh, we're going to settlement, or oh, we're going here or there. I should just watch the price action and trade it based on what I'm seeing. But I was thinking we were going back to settlement, so I completely ignored all of this. I mean, I was saying it on live stream. I'm not in the market for a short, so I'm only looking for longs. And so I was waiting for this to happen so I could go long. But this would have been a great trade. I would have made a lot of money. But that's it. Those are the reversal patterns of today. We'll start next week fresh. I was correct in that we filled the lower objective and we never did trade back down to it. So taking a long here and just holding it till the cows came home or until you got tired of seeing your P&L go up and down would have been just fine. And we did end up taking that. So I just got too nervous with all the chop. And finally, when it hit here, I got out, locked my account. My new XFA, I've traded 2 days. I'm up $1,091.32. I'm being real cautious. I don't want to trade much size because I see how quickly the money evaporates when I trade size. So I'm just happy going into the weekend with a profit. 3 more days. I'm going to be making a video about how to take a payout, hopefully, as long as I don't lose my mind. And so far, I've been doing really good about not losing my mind because I've had some hard knocks the last couple of months. So this will be our settlement come Monday. You can mark that out on your chart and just get ready for Monday already. All these other lines I'll just be deleting, and I'll probably put a hypo video up on Sunday. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. I love each and every one of you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And you're welcome to join my Facebook group. You can leave comments on there. We have a chat group. It's not very active, but if I get a message, I'll dang sure reply to it. So, yeah. Hope some people made some money today. Until next time.